Dyslexic genius here. What we're going to talk about is the spring that hooks to the carriage and the half nut, and why you need to check and align this up. On these early homes, this is the spring for this home, and this is a new old stock one. You want to put a piece of computer paper under here, which is 3 to 4 thousandths in the play position when we're setting this up. So what people did in the old days is they bend the spring to engage the half nut. But we want to check it. So we look in here, and I push down here, and it's hitting the half nut, so it's straight. So then you take a ruler.
Darling, where's the half nut?
Right there.
No.
This is the half nut.
Okay, that
The
metal.
piece right here is the
That's
half
the
nut.
half nut. Okay.
And this is the end of the carriage. And the half nut looks like this. It's a dirty one.
Okay, so it lays down.
Right.
Okay.
So it's the small end out, but you want to check it because you want to, why you want to do this, you want to make sure the holes line up. You want to make sure that these holes that are oblong, you can adjust it, are lining up with the half nut holes. And you don't, so here's the lead screw, here's the half nut. You want to look at it this way when you set the half nut up, and you don't want the half nut looking like this, or looking like this, or looking like this, or looking like this. Because then it's going to wear out the lead screw, it's going to wear the threads out. And you also want to check that it all lines up. So the first thing you do is you take your spring, that's what this is, and you check it for square. So you put it on a ruler, and now you can see the gap at the top. See the gap at the top?
Okay, yeah, I see that.
So you turn it over, and we can look down. And there's a gap in the middle, right here. So the spring is curved like this. So if you bolt it in that way, it's going to push the half nut into the lead screw and wear everything out quicker. So what we have to do is we have to play bendy, bendy, bendy. And checking on a steel rule, and I pretty much got it flat. So now we're going to take the original in here, and we're going to lay it up. Careful not to drop the half nut. We'll line the
So
hole.
you just have the half nut balanced on the lead screw?
Yep. And we're going to look that these two holes are lining up with the holes in the carriage. And we have a little gap back here in the back of the half nut. So what we're going to do, we're going to flip it around and we're going to check it this way. And if it works better this way, oh well, you're going to have that shiny piece and this shiny piece looking up at you. But the half nut and the spring in the carriage, when it rests into the lead screw, are going to be dead on. It's not wearing itself out. This is the big question about we don't want to wear out the lead screw. So you come back in here and you look, and then you come up here and you line those up, and then you push down, and you're good to go. You're going to put it all together, but you're doing this in the play position. This is up is non-play and down is play. And I have a piece of computer paper because what we're doing is these are the threads on the half nut, these are the threads on the lead screw, and my left hand's the half nut, and we don't want the threads in like this. We want them where they should be like in the middle, so it's not just dragging. Because if this starts to drag, you're dragging this and it's not oiled, and the springs say crooked or something, then when you're playing it, you're going, why is it kind of going boop, boop, boop in the middle of a song? That's because the half nut's too tight on the lead screw. So that's how we fix that problem. So once we have that done, everything's great. And that's my tip for today.